Ain't nobody fucking with me. I smash your girl from a glee. She asked me nicely for D, so I give your bitch the D. Yes, I give your bitch the D. Spell deep in pussy, that's my expertise. Been in there so long, I might sound at least.
Alright, this is episode 7 of the Downward Spiral of Degeneracy podcast. Ryan is sadly not here because he is, in the car, but he's in the call, so he'll be able to listen to us. We have a special guest. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hell yeah. So I'm Yaboi The Rapper.
Do you want to, like, what's it called? So,
Tell us what you do.
yeah, do
Very
that,
cool.
yeah.
So I make, like, I can't help it. I come up with really fucked up lyrics in my head, and then I just decide to add them to beats, and then I rap them. That's kind of what it is. If we're being honest, I fought that off for a very long time. I just sort of decided to fucking lean into it. So that's kind of where we are. I'm what you would call, I guess, like a meme rapper.
I checked out your
say
your
that.
song on SoundCloud. And it wasn't that bad. It was pretty good, in my opinion.
Shit, dude. Which one, if you don't mind me asking?
The one you sent a link to. I can't remember what the title was.
It was probably just the first one then. Was it did it have like a random person like doing different ad libs in it?
I don't think so.
We're not really, what's it called? Did you say music, vocabulary in terms of music?
No, I am. I know all
Well,
that.
yeah, Bryce is more because, yeah, but I'm very out of touch.
Was the song called Narcos?
Here, let me check. I'll check.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna shout out like an Instagram, like you sent us, or like SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, so if you search up just my name on Instagram, this is really funny. If you search up Yaboi The Rapper, you'll get both the Instagram and the SoundCloud, and then the YouTube, but you'll also get like a very, like, not very old. There's a rapper who used to go by YA space BOY. So a little different from mine, which I didn't know about until after I'd already released a bunch of shit. So we used it, that little thing. But yeah, so it's in the Instagram handle is at Yaboi The Rapper, and then there is, the SoundCloud and whatnot.
Yeah, and we'll link you in the description of the video.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But okay, I checked, and I'm pretty sure the song I checked out was called Philly, or is that? I think.
What? I here, maybe I can resend it to you guys.
I still wait. It's gonna be on our Discord.
I can't imagine that okay, so I'm a little more than half a bottle of wine deep right now.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, I'm pretty sure that I didn't send you the wrong link. I'm pretty sure, but let me just go ahead and check really quickly. All right, I'm gonna resend it right now. All right, it's officially sent.
Let me see. Maybe it's taking a minute to show up.
So, oh yeah.
There it is.
Well, so you said the lyrics, like you made up fucked up lyrics in your head. Like, is there like any other reason why you wanted to like do this? Is it for fun, or are you doing it for seriously, or?
Well, like, it's kind of like a little bit of everything, right? So
All right.
I'm from like a pretty big family. I have 6 older brothers, and my dad used to be a musician.
Cool.
He was like a serious musician, or he, quote unquote, tried to be a serious musician. And he on the side would come up with like really fucked up lyrics. And I didn't know about this shit until like long after I had started writing and performing. I just skipped that whole serious music part.
Yeah.
So I do it for fun. It's like it's a nice way for me to kind of get that shit out of my head. But like, I mean, look at fucking Shotgun Willie and D-Bangs. Like, those guys
D-Bangs.
are.
Yeah, I'm a fan of D-Bangs.
Yeah, I like D-Bangs. Yeah.
Hey, titties, are you fucking with me? Like,
Yeah.
Only reason I know him, yeah.
I like some of his serious stuff, like that little like album he released was pretty good actually.
Oh, he's got a crazy good flow. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, it feels like people are kind of sleeping on D-Bangs' like serious shit, and I mostly do watch it just because it is entertaining.
Hmm.
Do prefer his like weird old out there shit.
Yeah, like, talking about sucking toes and shit like that.
Little cum stain, you know what I'm saying, baby?
Yeah.
If you fuck with D-Bangs, you'll definitely fuck with Shotgun Willie. Shotgun Willie is like uh pretty fucked up. Like he's got a song about like Wendy from Wendy's and about like fucking her. I don't know.
I think I've heard that name. I don't think I've ever heard like any of his stuff, but he sounds
Not to
familiar.
give him clout that he doesn't fucking need, but like he's good. But anyway, sorry. So I made yeah. So I do it for fun. While I like work on my own like personal life shit. I do. I mean, obviously, I love the idea of like performing in like in front of crowds and shit. Like I used to make. These are all privated now, but I used to make a bunch of weird like YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Kind of like inspiration would be Pink Guy,
Pink
Filthy
guy.
Frank.
Yeah, Filthy
Oh yeah.
Frank. We're fans of him.
Oh, dude, they're amazing. So he was kind of my biggest inspiration to like really like kind of let it loose.
Mm.
Uh, Started writing but not performing, but obviously, so that's what I want to do one day would be to write and or sorry, I'm already writing, would be to perform this stuff in front of crowds and like actually make money for what I'm doing, and then I can do it more
Yeah.
rather than the kind of like half-ass shit that I'm doing right now.
Yeah, that's always the dream. Like, that's what we're trying to do with
Follow
this
your
YouTube
passion.
stuff. We're trying to get it to
Yeah.
take off.
And exactly, I mean, and this is like a little bit of a side note, but I think it's crazy important for a lot of views to work with people who don't have a lot of views.
Hmm.
That and like they're almost like kind of bothered by other people with not like other people who don't have views trying to collaborate with them. And it's like, no, you don't get it. This is good for everyone.
Yeah.
Because they're looking for that one big break, but if you get a lot of small breaks, they accumulate over time.
Yeah. I've had I had one really good situation happen on Instagram. One of the clips that I put up, and it had like purposefully put like a nice anime ass in that
Yeah,
clip. You know what
I
I'm saying?
saw that.
I think I saw that. Was it from Keijo?
That was from Keijo.
Are you an anime fan?
Big anime fan. What's funny is I got the email from you guys about about doing this tonight. I was like very surprised that you guys said yes to doing it tonight, which is perfect for me. But I got that email in the middle of me watching fucking Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, I watched that. Yeah, I saw the email.
No. Yeah, I've never watched that, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's a good show. It's a good show. It's back when like the voice actors started to get good at dubbing, and then some of them were still bad, so you kind of had to.
Yeah, it's all from all the way back then, because especially like before 2000, like early 2000, late 90s, that's when all the dubs were like god tier. But as you get to now, it's like you can tell it's the same dub voice actor from the same
Yeah.
company. From like you go from like an ecchi harem romance, it's the protagonist. Then you have a serious action seinen show, and it's the same voice actor, and he sounds like a 12-year-old.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah. No. Yeah. Agree.
Yeah, I think like the peak of like dubbing like was probably like Cowboy Bebop or something like that.
Oh.
Oh, Trigun as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck me. I really need to rewatch Trigun.
I rewatched it 3 times. It's beautiful.
I need to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
You should watch it.
I know I should watch it. I don't know why I haven't.
He wore those did remind me if I'm incorrect, but he also wore like a pair of those like round sunglasses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones with the spikes, like the up and down spikes on the end for the
Yeah.
yeah.
So vague side note. I'm a little bothered that I'm constantly seeing motherfuckers wearing these round sunglasses that I wear.
What, like the
Because that
cloud
was not a
goggles or
thing.
what? What?
You know what I mean? Like the sunglasses that are just circular. Like they used to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
They've kind of always been a little popular in like women's fashion, and
Hipster
then
glasses?
I mean, you can definitely call them hipster
That's a-
glasses.
I call them hipster glasses if they're round, like the round lenses.
I had
yeah.
a old coworker who I used to be a fundraiser. Funny enough, he saw a girl wearing them, he wouldn't talk to them because they would never talk to him, because basically what he would call them were cunt glasses. Saying that I condone that type of language, but yeah, 9 times out of 10, if I see someone wearing these glasses, I like don't interact with them. But it wasn't like a popular thing, and then all of a sudden a bunch of fucking people started doing it, and I don't get it.
I think a celebrity, I don't know, this is what my theory is, but like, because what's it called, up and coming people that like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, when like a celebrity wears one thing, everyone else follows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or when something that's up, or someone that's up and coming and is really popular because of like a one-hit wonder basically wears that, everyone else follows.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I get it. I don't want to get it.
So,
You know,
what other shows do you watch besides older?
like an anime, like in general, or like
Anime
like
in general, like genres,
anime in general.
specific shows, manga.
Well, I stopped watching what the fuck is it called? Black Clover at episode 91. That's the most recent one.
See,
The most recent episode that came out was episode 100. It came out Tuesday.
I think I stopped at 91. So I like, and I was like binging that shit. I was doing like in like 3 weeks, because my favorite thing about Black Clover, pumped. Like,
yeah, I know you were talking about.
After being just like a fucking badass and just being like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Like, that just gets me jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I've been watching that show since like the first episode, and like I know it's
100
kind
weeks
of
ago.
like shit, but I just keep watching it.
well, yeah, it's like it's made by the creator of Naruto and Bleach. They collaborated on it.
Yeah,
I remember back in 2016, Viz Media was handing out little flyers and had like up and coming manga. Black Clover was in it. Then like a year later, came out as the anime. So
yeah. But
I'm ashamed to say that I've actually only read in full, like, one entire book, one manga.
what was it?
I don't like to read.
Say that again. Lelouch.
Like to read.
Oh,
I try reading real books and mangas, and it just fucks me up. I don't like doing it.
oh well, I'm a big fan of. I have a whole bookcase full of light novels. Bryce prefers manga though.
yeah, I like manga. I don't know. I think it's pretty. Like if it's good, I'll read it. But like I don't know. I could see what you mean. Like how it could be boring.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm sure that if I tried to dive into it more, I would definitely find ones that were good. Because the one that I watched, I was really into, or the one that I read, I was really into. It was some like very not crazy popular, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Like ninja anime sort of thing, and it was like your pretty stereotypical like kid who's like, I don't want powers, and then people are like, you have powers, and he's like, no, and he's like, I'm gonna save the world anyway. It was one of those fucking things. I don't know the name of it, which is unfortunate.
I don't know. It doesn't sound very familiar to me, but
Did you read it online? Was it ever published, like as a book?
No, I was dating this girl at the time, and she was very into manga, and she like pointed it out because we were watching anime together, and she was like, "You would like that because it's kind of funny." I was like, "All right, I'll just do whatever you tell me to at this point." Like,
Mm-hmm. So, this may be like out of the topic we're talking about, but how did you find our channel by chance
so
or our podcast?
I've been searching in particular for people to work with. So artists, people who do podcasts, just things in general. Like, I really fuck with the whole like fully avoiding anyone who had any like crazy amount of popularity so far.
yeah.
All right.
And if it was like 10,000, it's like, I don't want to message you guys because it's like, I don't know, I haven't like, it almost feels like I'm a big fan of working together with people who are in your like level. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
like a fucking like not to bring out the MMORPG nerd in me, but I would hate playing like an MMO with someone who was like 20 levels higher than me and they're just like annihilating everything and I'm just there like, well, I'll just enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
So to say this in terms, like, you don't like being carried.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I fucking hate being carried. I love a nice team effort. And don't get me wrong, and I actually emailed someone about this earlier where I was like, of course I like if fucking H3 podcast invited me on, obviously I'm gonna do that. I'm obviously like I'm not gonna stop working with people who are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was just searching YouTube for like podcasts that didn't have a giant building yet, and you'd be surprised at how many I said no to.
Yeah, we just
Wait.
started this podcast like a couple weeks ago.
So when I was well, the thing that I was looking for was just what like do I enjoy like just the general flow of what's happening in this conversation,
Yeah.
and are they not? And you guys fit those criteria.
Yeah, it's
We
it's
sort of run
a
out of
shame we couldn't
ideas.
have our other friend on. He was busy though.
He's
Oh,
typing a lot in the chat.
Yeah.
Like mid episode. Oh,
Uh,
I'm
I
kidding.
don't know. Depends on when he gets back.
That's fair.
So, like, we usually run out of topics mid-episode, so then we start talking about random stuff.
Wait, no, back to music. Back to music. Or
Yeah,
okay.
go back to music.
For me, like feel free to ask. If I can just shout something out, there's this guy that I've been working with a little bit, and we've got like 3 things coming out, and it's like we're all like we just make dumb shit together. So you guys know the Area 51 raid that's supposed to be happening?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's in the 20th, right?
Yeah, fucking 6 days away. Me and this guy, his Instagram handle is like is that Kuro or some shit. I'm really bad at remembering details just for that. Song called Area 51, and you guys said that you weren't crazy into music, so did you listen to that like
I am.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Did you listen to that song Homicide by Logic and Eminem?
Yep.
They did, where it was I can't think of it off the top of my head. From Logic to Eminem in a certain way.
Yeah, like how it like flowed into his verse like pretty smoothly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we did something similar. We took a little bit of inspiration from that. Only the lyrics that we chose to do were "I've got an alien throwing it back," doggy style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that I am the mastermind behind that switch. No, you know, just pointing it out. But yeah, so we did that, and we've got. It's funny because he's actually the first person that I've really worked on collaborations with. So, but like, it's been in the process for like 3 months. So, fucking only 3 tracks coming out, which is funny. Do you guys have any other questions, like in general, about just dumb shit about me?
Have you heard of Kill Bill the Rapper?
Definitely fucking have, and I don't remember anything about them. That name rings a bell that is reverberating hard as fuck with no actual details.
We're big fans of Kill Bill. We use his song as like our intro and outro. Some of his songs.
I've definitely heard of that motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna have to listen to them now after this.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I'll type that in right now. That's kind of the shame about doing like podcasts where like I'm your guest, but I'm remote, so you can't really play it at and then have it work on the podcast on that level.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna look at that as soon as this is over.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Check him out.
Ryan really wants to know about Rave. Is that Rav or Rave? I can't.
Rav?
Yeah, Rav. He's spamming it.
Well, Rav works with Kill Bill a lot. So what do you mean?
I don't know.
Are you guys talking about the chat?
Oh yeah, he's been me in the other Discord. Yeah, he wants to know if you ever heard of Ray. I don't brace his
Rav.
name. Rav.
Like it doesn't ring any bells, but like once again, that doesn't necessarily mean I haven't
Yeah.
heard them. Can they? Are there two chats? I feel like.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we have two chats.
hi Ski Eats typing. He's saying Cowboy Bebop best show. R. Kelly can't
Yeah.
read manga. That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy. He can't. He's busy right now, so he can't
He's
talk.
illiterate.
Oh, gotcha. He's. It's pretty funny. But no, I've never heard of. I mean, of Rav, but there's like, I mean, if they come on Pandora or like other music platforms where I'm listening to random music that's associated with.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're kind of like underground rappers.
probably haven't, but like, I mean, if you guys can fucking email me that, that'd be sick.
All right.
So like,
I'm
Okay,
always, I'm always down to find new people.
I have one more question to ask of you.
Absolutely.
And before you started your let's go your profession. Well, I don't know if it's a profession right now, but your hobby. Uh, what did you do before that? Like, were you a student? Were you working somewhere? College? Well, same thing, but
Gotcha. So I'm 24.
all right.
I'm like a real adult. My I did fundraising for like 5 years.
Oh,
So that was fucking horrible. That's a real quick way to like lose a couple years off your life just to do street fundraising for 5 years. I try to keep my name and face unassociated with what I do music wise, just for like,
oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, because it's possible that the music thing could go south and someone that I work with could hear about it.
yeah, I could relate to that.
Yeah, we're trying to not let anyone else find out about our podcast that we know. Yeah.
Pretty discreet about what we're doing here, boys. So we sorry. So I do, but for a lack of better words, I got my quote unquote license in something, and I've been doing that job, and it's all right. I like the work. I don't like the pay, so I'm working on doing something else while I do that and do music, which is a little bit hectic.
Yeah,
But mostly like, and as I said before, I did do like, or I used to make like fucked up like music or not music videos, like YouTube videos. Um, yeah, that was like kind of like the whole thing that I did. That was my life, was just like fundraising, coming home, working on videos, uh, eat, shower, repeat. I don't fucking know.
All right.
yeah, we've been working on like we've had different channels and stuff. Like we've been just messing around making videos for a few years.
I deleted one of the channels.
I've definitely deleted a channel or two.
Yeah.
I think it takes a couple of tries, if not one, or like, you know, maybe you get it on your first shot if you're, you know, lucky, to like really figure out what it is that you like to do. So I've discovered that what I like to do is make music. A number of reasons. Reason one, I've always my whole life come up with fucked up lyrics. Secondly, my face doesn't have to be a part of it.
Ah, yeah.
I was gonna ask you, who are like some of your favorite rappers?
Oh, so first off, this is like your pretty fucking generic white boy answer, but like Eminem and Logic are fucking killing it right now. Like,
Yeah,
they are like obviously my fucking favorite. Uh, that skill I think kind of goes out the window because there's so many rappers who are just like really good. So for instance, you know, Joyner Lucas, Hobson, those
yeah,
guys are both fucking great. After that, it's like then I just kind of go into like my sub genre of what I like. So then it would be top. Pink Eye is, you know, a fucking inspiration
yeah.
to like meme rappers. He was the start without knowing it. Um,
Or like Pink
let's see.
Season and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, Pink Season was great, but like I'm talking more like everything he made was great, but I love most of the raps that he did before Pink Season the best.
Oh yeah, like Ramen King and stuff
Ramen
like that.
King,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I like that.
Stir Fry,
stir fry.
Fried
Yeah.
Rice.
Hmm.
I fucking heart. I probably don't anymore, but
I know Ramen King by
I
heart.
get in the shower. Uh,
I think it's kind of like a shame that he doesn't really rap anymore. He just does that like singing type stuff, you know?
yeah.
Depression.
And I should mention that I fucked with his Joji stuff before he like got rid of Pink Eye, but I'm
Yeah,
definitely
yeah, yeah.
disappointed to see it go.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of sucks, but I
Maybe
don't know. He's
a lot
successful,
their
so
board.
that's good for him.
I know he's killing it now. I mean, he's definitely making, bigger moves than when he was doing Filthy Frank, which is kind of something I wouldn't have guessed what would happen. But
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, so Pink Guy, big inspiration. One of my dream goals is to get George Miller, Joji, Pink Guy, Filthy Frank, whatever his fucking alias is at the
Yeah.
time, to do a track with me. That would be undoubtedly.
That would be sweet.
That'd be a legendary moment. That'd be a. What's called?
Oh, dude, I'd get my own little fucking skin suit, but it would be like, I don't really know what color I'd pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who knows? There's like they have like red guy and shit like that.
Gotta pick one that he doesn't have. Maybe I could do a yellow one.
Yeah,
Like, I
yellow.
feel
I
like
don't think there's any yellow.
I could do that. But anyway, I do. I also fuck with like for separate, totally unrelated reasons. I fuck with XXX Tentacion.
Oh yeah, he had
Well,
some good stuff out.
he had some good shit. He's really good for like going to the gym. I think
Yeah.
if you're angry. Like his song, one of those first popular songs he did with Ski Mask the Slump God, right? Like what was it called? Take a Step Back. But the chorus is like, fucked up, and he's just talking about someone who fucked up,
Yeah.
lifting all of 15 pounds in one hand. Like, yeah, you fucked up.
I was gonna say about Logic. A lot of people like hate on him, but you can't deny he had like some good albums like Under Pressure and The Incredible True Story. Like I'm a big fan of those albums.
I mean, like, I should mention that I'm not really good at following up when I like someone. So I didn't really, I think the first song I heard by Logic was Keanu Reeves. So
Keanu
I don't know
Reeves.
how long ago that was. And so I've just sort of been like listening to him whenever he comes on my like YouTube playlist that shows his picture in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That like he like I don't know how you could hate him because he's like one, he's obviously fucking far more talented than most of the people we have.
Mhm.
He's got the background that you would expect from someone who is as dope as he is. He's been through like I've been through some shit, but he's been through like way more shit.
Oh yeah. His dad was like a drug addict and stuff.
He lived in like a fucking crack apartment.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I wasn't a huge fan of his newest album. I don't remember what the title was. I think it was Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Yeah, was that the one with 44 more on it?
No, that was Bobby
Right.
Tarantino 2, I think.
I don't think I've gotten around to listening to his new one yet. Not to point it off of this, but I would just like to point out that Skeet Yeet said "Gay Boy" is a banger, which is "Gay Boy" is a release from my EP called Whack Shit.
Yeah.
Sure, I released as a joke. That was a
He
bunch.
likes it.
That was a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he likes it.
That's from my YouTube channel because my YouTube channel had like some parodies in it.
Mhm.
I'm really glad that it's making a comeback.
Yeah, we like know some guys like at our school. Like there's some guys that are trying to be rappers, but they're not that good.
Boy,
Send me their links, but don't tell me that you sent me or that you had sent me their links because I love listening to new rappers, but I refuse to tell them that I listen to them.
Oh, wait.
Right? Like if I listen to a friend's album, I don't want to have to tell them like, "Hey, your shit's bad." If it's vaguely bad, then I'll tell them it's vaguely bad. Like I'll be like, hey, here's like as a listener, here's what you're fucking up on.
No,
But
listeners are just bad. Like,
I don't know.
because
Well,
wait,
okay, my
send
friend,
them chases. Send
my
them chases.
my friend Cody, he knows this guy who's trying to be like a rapper, and he has some shit on SoundCloud, and he's doing like that, like like mumble rap kind of stuff.
Ugh.
So I'm just not a big fan of it. Like auto tune doesn't sound that good.
Oh, so like extreme mumble rapping.
Oh yeah.
Because when I think of mumble rapping, I think of like Baby No Money, who I think of all people does it the best, if we're being honest.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Baby No Money is the guy that works with Young Gravy a lot.
Oh, Young Gravy. Yeah, I know Young Gravy.
So Baby No Money and Young Gravy are like next. I was gonna say if we'd continued that list I was on, they were gonna be like the next two people on it, next to Shotgun Willie, because
Yeah.
they make more serious music, but they are still funny as fuck. Like I can't think of any of the lyrics off the top of my head, but like one of their songs is called Rotisserie, and the chorus lyric is like, "Wrist keeps spinning like a fucking rotisserie," because I don't know, I guess it's so see that it just keeps spinning, like it's I don't fucking know, but point being, they make good music.
Yeah. You ever hear of like Joey Trap?
Oh, I fucking love Joey Trap, dude. Getting top and bikini bottom.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Fuck
love
yeah.
that shit. With the SpongeBob like beats. Those were great.
Oh, it's amazing. Uh, right. I always this is a mistake that I do. I always mix up Joey Trap for Joey Badass.
Oh yeah. Joey Badass is a good rapper as well.
Christ Conscious like fucks up my world a little bit.
Yeah, Christ Conscience, that's a good track.
Yeah.
Dude, okay. I know Shotgun Willie. He made that Oreo song, right?
Yeah, he made Oreo. He's the
Okay.
Oreo
Yeah, my friend sent me that one day and I listened to it. I'm like, this is surprisingly good.
guy. Yep. Apparently, I follow his Instagram, and he had mentioned that the guy who made I can't think of the name of the song, but it starts off with like bup bup ba bup bup ba da 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 da. Don't worry,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
be happy. So apparently, that fucking guy heard the song
Really?
and was like, no. And like had it removed, and then Shotgun Willie got it back up somehow. I think.
I think it's good.
I love that fucking song. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? Like, if I was the guy who made "Don't Worry, Be Happy," and I heard this little asshole make a song called "I Pussy Like It's Oreos," I'd be like, what the fuck, dude? Comparison, because I honestly would find that shit hilarious. Uh,
So,
Fucking Willie doesn't need any more clout, but shout out to that motherfucker.
you ever hear of JPEG Mafia?
Have not. I'm like keeping a vague list of what you guys mention while we're out here. JPEG Mafia. Just with the fucking name alone, I feel like I'm gonna like them.
He just released like this album and people are calling it like album of the year. But I haven't got around to like listening to it yet, so I don't know.
He has a song called Thug Tears.
Yeah, Thug Tears actually I like it. I'm a fan of that song.
Nice.
But he has more like experimental type shit.
Yeah, I can fuck with that a little bit.
Yeah.
To listen to it first, but like, yeah, no, I'm like, so far I've got JPEG Mafia. I'm pretty fucking sure that I wrote down that last one, which was Kill Bill something. It's not here. What was it? Kill Bill something?
It's just basically Kill Bill, but on some of his things it's like he calls himself Kill Bill the Rapper.
Yeah, Kill Bill the Rapper. I'm just making sure that I have all these tabs up.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Well, whatever. Yeah, it's already been happened. Yeah. I don't fucking know. I'm definitely gonna like go out of my way to listen to these things just because like I mean I love discovering like weird fucking artists, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like I remember when I discovered Young Gravy, it was what was it? It was Mr. Clean.
Oh yeah, Mr. Clean. I like
Uh,
Mr. Clean.
Clean. That's not. It's fucking great.
It is. And sometimes you
Yeah.
think you're like, damn, why didn't I come up with that? You know?
Right? Well, speaking of things that I should have come up with, I'm real fucking mad that I didn't come up with "Hose Mad" by Famous Dex. What I'm talking about.
Yeah, that got really popular.
Oh my god, the verses are fucking garbage, but the chorus. I mean, it literally is just "Hose Mad,
Yeah.
Hose Mad, Hose Mad." Like that's the whole fucking chorus.
But
It's
people love
wonderful.
it.
I had to back up.
Voice
Do that.
words. So, do you play any video games? PlayStation,
Oh, yeah,
PC,
yeah.
Xbox? What do you
Mention
play?
games that I play, or do you want me to like? Do you want to ask me about games? Because I probably haven't played a lot of mainstream ones, but that it might be funny for you to see how like poor I truly am.
Well, what's like the most recent game you have bought or played?
Most recent game I've been playing is Gary's Mod.
That's a
Nice.
classic. Everyone plays that still.
However, I'm one of the very few people to have a player model made of themselves 3 fucking times. 3 Gary's Mod player models of Yaboi the Rapper, each for a different song.
Dude, I like Gary's Mod. You ever play like Team Fortress 2?
You mean like on Gary's Mod or just outside of Gary's Mod? Because neither is my answer.
Oh.
It's just
Well,
because I
yeah,
haven't.
it's a Valve game.
I just haven't like I play one game and then I play like 1,000 hours on it and then I play another game. Like it's very rare that I'm skipping back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you play CS:GO?
Never played CS:GO. Never played it.
Yeah, my brother
You seem like
plays
the
that.
person that would play it. Yeah.
Probably have a good fucking time on it, but you know, I played Counter-Strike Zombies. I played a little bit, if that helps you at all.
I know what that. I saw a series on it. I think by Nova and Immortal.
The servers, from what I experienced, and maybe it was just my Wi-Fi, but it was fucking garbage.
They're usually foreign hosted.
Oh, that makes sense.
So,
Makes more
yeah.
sense.
I've been playing Astral Chain, which is a game that like just came out for the Switch.
Yeah, we've been playing Minecraft. So you
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Hell
What is Astral Chain?
yeah. It's made by Platinum Games, the same people who made like Nier, Automata,
I play that. It's pretty great.
shit like that. It's I don't know. It's kind of like I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of weird.
I'm looking up images as we speak.
I don't know. You like, I don't know. Maybe like Devil May Cry or something, but not really.
The animation looks good, but I gotta be honest, I'm not seeing any like big old tits, and that's throwing me off.
Yeah. There's not a lot of that.
Are you a cop? Are you like a fucking arc in this game? Because I noticed that it says police on the front.
Yeah, you play as like police.
I kind of fuck with that a little bit. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
Does it have any multiplayer?
No, it's like a single player like story game.
I get that.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15 for making you have to pay like $30 for the multiplayer version.
That's a thing.
Yeah, dude.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, no, Final Fantasy 15, which I never got to play, but I always admire. I don't own a PS4 or a PS3. Like that's where I am in life. They have a Final Fantasy 15. I love the gameplay, like look of it. It looks really fun. They have a multiplayer version called Comrades DLC, and it's $30 fucking dollars. And I'm just like, you know what, Square Enix? How about you not be a cunt? Like,
Yeah.
I
That
like
makes
with that.
sense. I would do that if I was a company, because like you make more money, and they're a
Yeah, the
Japanese,
company makes sense, but like,
they're a Japanese company, so people are gonna pay for play multiplayer.
oh, don't get me wrong. If I had money, I would absolutely pay extra for that multiplayer. However, I've been playing nothing but free MMOs for like decades. So decades. I'm 24 for for like 8 years. So
So you play.
I bought a few games.
So you play like Dota. Sorry for I have a cold, so I cough.
That's fine.
But you play Dota, League of Legends. That's what I'm guessing at.
I play a little more. No, I play. So the biggest, the MMO that I think I on history have the most time on is an old fighting game called Rumble Fighter.
I have never heard of it.
Yeah.
It's a bullshit ass game. It is fucking stupid. It's really good, but the thing is that it's like vaguely pay to win. But if you're really skilled, that shit doesn't matter. But the thing is that it's really hard to become really skilled if you just start in 2019 when everyone is already crazy overpowered. It's too much to
Yeah.
explain, but long story short, when it started out, it was basically just like a brawler. Everyone had the same stats. Everyone was kind of slow. Everyone was kind of weak. This shit is like everybody is fucking moving and hitting with the speed and power of Saitama from One Punch Man. So, like with nothing, you're getting obliterated in 3 hits every match. You're probably not going to keep playing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I anytime this game is brought up, I fucking vent because it's a great game in concept. But after all the shit, point being, that's the game that I have the most hours on. So so there's that. I really fuck with a game called Onigiri, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I played that for a little bit.
I fuck with
it's on
Onigiri's battle
PlayStation.
system because I like how it's similar to Breath of the Wild in the way where you can use any weapon you pick up.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know a little bit more.
Breath
but-
of the Wild is great.
Wild mods look insane. What I remember.
Wait, what?
The wild mods.
Oh.
Who plays like Cloud and shit?
Oh yeah. Those are weird. I've seen like I've seen one. I think it was Shrek. Yeah, it was like a Shrek mod.
God.
People do some
So
weird
do-
shit.
So do you have any games that you like up that are like coming out this fall that you're excited or like hyped for?
Okay, so I do my best. I do my absolute best to not follow this particular thing with like games that are coming out because I really don't have any money. I'm trying to have money, but I don't. So
Yeah.
so I try not to follow games that are coming out because every time I see a game that's coming out, I'm like, if I see it. The one game that I'm really excited for, mostly so that I can just watch other fucking people play it, is the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh yeah. That looks really cool.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
My God, that shit looks great.
It
You guys
does.
hear about people threatening to shoot up Square Enix because they made Tifa's boob smaller?
Oh my god, really?
Oh wait, shit. Okay, so this is related, sort of. When I first heard about the remake, not realizing how long it would be until it came out, which is like late 2020 or some shit.
Mm.
Song called Final Fantasy about Final Fantasy VII. It's got like some pretty like specifically fucked up lyrics for it. Like one of them is like give Tifa the motorboat or some shit, or like she makes my dick explode like the Mako reactor or something. It's been a minute since I've done that song. The song is done really poorly because I wasn't quite sure how to mix and master at all. I'm
Yeah.
not good at it now, but I was worse at it then. It's poorly made and it's really fucking stupid and funny.
Is the thumbnail in Gary's mod?
No, it's not in game of Gary's mod, but it is a picture of a character model that I have of Gary's mod.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do you mean on the Instagram?
Oh yeah, because what's it called? Ryan just sent it in the chat.
Let me go back to the chat real quick.
Alright.
Need to close tabs. I'm one of those assholes that has like 30 tabs open. Yeah, there we go. So there's two posts of it. There's that one and the other one. So for this song, I dropped like $25 on a modder to make my character wear the fucking Final Fantasy VII Cloud outfit, and they fucked it up. He's got like a feminine walk, and his arms are all fucking weird, like they're too long.
I'm pretty sure you could have made that by yourself by using the editor tools in Sandbox.
Tried. I tried. Well, no, because you have to use Blender to rig it, and then you have to code it.
It's pretty complicated.
I was trying to figure this shit out, and I just couldn't deal. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just go do like Postmates for a couple hours, and then pay someone to do it." But yeah, so they fucked it up. Fuck that guy. They're probably listening. I think they're cool. When we were chatting, they were really cool about doing the project, but they fucked it up. I had a player model made for that song because I was like, this shit's hype. Fucking remake is coming out. This shit's gonna be dope. I'm gonna blow up, and then it got like 100 views.
Yeah, but me and Zach, we're big fans of Tifa.
Oh yeah, I'm a
reasons.
big fan of Tifa too. 2 reasons. A fan of Tifa.
Do you mean 6? You're missing 7 actually. Cause you get the mountains, you get the valley, then you got the underneath, then you got what's below it, the midriff. Hits the midriff, the thighs, the ass.
Oh yeah.
Many reasons. I would just like to point out that, and this is totally unrelated. I know that we're kind of coming to the end of this because I think we started at like 8:50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragging on for too long, and I'm not dipping immediately, but I have a girlfriend of like 6 years now, like 5.5, 6 years, and she's totally okay with me doing the shit that I do, as long as she never fucking hears it.
That's cool.
I hope that gives hope to people who make weird shit.
Yeah, you shouldn't be like embarrassed. Just make what you
Yeah,
want to
like-
make.
Yeah, like if your significant other doesn't like what you do, like then just don't like tell them that it exists, and if they're cool with it, just keep fucking doing it, and then don't expect them to like it.
Yeah.
So, but we're never showing her this interview because I was just like, yeah, Tifa's got some big old fucking titties, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't see this one.
Yeah, but this is probably gonna go up on Friday. Because that's when we usually upload our
new
podcast.
schedule.
Okay, gotcha. I'll put a couple snippets of it on my Instagram, see if I can't like dress it in whatever the fuck my voice sounds like outside of rapping.
That's sweet.
Be similar, but you know,
Yeah.
voice is it's kind of like this a little bit, like it's much higher.
You sound like a what's it called? A New Yorker with that. Or like someone from the Northeast, like New Jersey, Rhode Island. Yeah.
I was gonna say something like, "What do you mean you don't have the papers on my desk?" But no one with that accent is that successful. That was mean, but whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? No.
It's fine.
This podcast is actually all about just random conversation with random topics. We usually try to plan stuff, but we usually don't follow through with it, or we usually run out of ideas.
Like I said, do you guys have any like weird shit that happened to you today? Maybe the last 15 minutes can be advice from Yaboi The Rapper.
Sure.
I haven't been outside in 2 days, so I don't know.
Jesus Christ, man, you gotta get outside. just stand in the air for a minute.
I went to Wendy's today.
Oh, that's it. I just sat home and read manga and manhwa.
And you know what, dude? Like, contradictory to what I just said. Fuck it. Like, just live your life how you want to live it. Like,
Yeah. That's the best way
my
to do it.
philosophy is, if you're not hurting anyone or doing anything bad to another human, do whatever the fuck you want. Like, who cares?
Yeah, that's true. That's what I think as well. Like, if you're not hurting anyone, then, do whatever you want.
Yeah, like, fuck it, right? Like, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, really, that's just my over expressive version of mind your fucking business, but
Is someone power washing their sidewalk?
What?
No, I hear outside. Someone's like power washing their driveway or sidewalk.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either. I hear like a very loud motor noise.
Probably like a train.
We don't. Oh, train, really? Okay.
There's
Train.
trains. There's trains.
Yeah, but they wouldn't run this late.
They would.
Oh yeah, but they would make a choo-choo noise.
I don't know. I don't know.
do you cats mind carrying for me for a minute? I have to piss very badly.
No, that's
That's
fine.
no problem.
Oh yeah, here I go.
You don't hear that? It's like construction.
No, I hear it. I hear it. But I hear that all the
Yeah.
time. It's just like ambient noise that you hear at night. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Ambient noise.
Yeah. Ryan's just been in the chat the whole time.
Yeah, he said his real face.
Yeah. He doesn't care.
Bring up energy drink. I gave up on energy drinks.
No, you didn't.
No, I did. I haven't had caffeine since fucking Friday. Yeah, my caffeine
Wow.
had a caffeine headache Friday.
2 days.
I drink coffee, then I don't have a headache anymore. anymore.
You said your fucking like head was gonna explode. Yeah,
Yeah,
see, it is a
'cause
train. It is a train.
Oh shit, you're right.
I knew it.
Bryce, talk about mini-me.
Wow. He's a fucking
we're not.
asshole.
Yeah, he's a fucking asshole, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we think of mini me, dude.
Big nose, beer belly ass.
Zach, you call the fucking other principal, you call him Big Nose.
Yeah, he's a big nose.
Christ.
Like, he's like 6 foot and it's like he's a huge Italian nose.
Ralph the movie maker.
Movie maker, yeah.
Is it
My-
piss so hard that your dick hurts at the end?
Yeah, man, all the time.
Oh,
Whoa. You both must have
24/7.
Are you telling me that you don't piss red?
I'm sorry, the meth makes it blue.
What the fuck?
Sometimes I get purple, but it's like the rainbow.
Fucking green from all the energy drinks you consume.
I stopped on Friday.
Okay.
The
Jesus.
headache has gone away, so I'll be fine.
So guys, do you think we should wrap this up?
If you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, unless you guys have any more like questions and or inquiries about me, or if Skeet Yeet has any Skeet Yeet.
Yeah, right.
Any-
Yeah, do you have any
I'll be fine
inquiries? Let's see.
Good
GG
game,
gamers.
game.
Oh, okay. Wrapping it up here.
Okay.
Aw.
Well,
Well, thank you, Yaboi The Rapper, for appearing on the podcast.
hey, thank you so much for having me on. This was a fun time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
same here. Well, make sure to check out his SoundCloud and Instagram. It'll be linked in the description below. Check
Yeah.
him out. Most importantly, check him out.
Also starting a Pornhub verified account, but it's just me slapping my flaccid dick on top of like cable.
Dude,
Check that out
nice.
So-
as well.
Subscribe, that would be wonderful.
Alright, that's it.
Yeah, guys.
There you go.
See you in the
1 minute
next
of
episode.
silence.
All right, guys. Yeah, invite me back on whenever whenever you have like a last minute thing going on, so I can like pop on and just be like, "Hey, it's your boy."
Yeah, man. If you want to be
Alright.
on again, we'll have you.
Yeah, no, I had a great time. I'm about it. Also, if you guys want, I can hit up some of the people that I'm working with, and I can see if they're interested in doing some shit like this. I think they would be.
Okay,
But-
that's sweet.
Alright.
Like, sorry, not to make this run longer, but have you guys ever heard of there's this fucking this is gonna be like a 2-minute thing, if that's okay.
No, that's fine.
There's this YouTube channel called I don't know the name of the channel per se, but the person who runs the channel is called DJ Otaku Fariku or some shit like that. My brain is fuzzy from the wine. And he hosts a ecchi rap cipher.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's fucking awesome. And last year it got like 50,000 views, so I was pretty psyched about that. I wasn't on it, but this year it was like specifically about waifus, and I rapped a lot about fucking other people's waifus, and I don't know how well that's gonna go over with them. But so I submitted my entry, and before I submitted it, he was like, "Yeah, I fuck with your stuff. You should be fine." So that's a thing that I'm in. So that'll be cool, and that'll bring me some clout. But more importantly, the submission that I sent in, I was working with a voice actor, like a someone like who just does anime dubs and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was talking with them, and they did my ad libs for me on my track for that. Like I wrote out all the ad libs and I sent it to them, and they did them, and then I added them to the track. Turns out that the voice actor or actress, if you would call it, name is Hafu. She works with the fucking dude who hosts the competition.
Oh.
Which is like fucking like almost feels like cheating.
It's not really. You got to use your resources, and that was one of your resources.
Well, what's funny is I found them independently of one another. I didn't purposefully message all the people that work with them. Fucking reason this person enjoyed the weird shit that I made, and she decided to do the ad libs. She did the ad libs for Narcos, and she also did the ad libs for me, MII. Okay, so that'll be a fun thing that's coming up. I forget where I was going with that. That might have been it. It might have been that I worked with a voice actor, and then I was surprised that it worked out in the way that it did, and how she is a collaborator of their channel. And their channel's like pretty fucking booming. They do high school DxD like parody, and it gets like 1 million fucking views.
Dude, I'm a big fan of that show.
Oh, dude, and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, as I was saying, sorry for interrupting you. Yeah, Brace is a big fan of that show. Sorry for interrupting you. You can continue.
No, it's fine. And that guy's funny as fuck, and he also does raps and shit like that. And the show itself, the parody, is really entertaining, and I recommend it.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I'm a fan of like people that rap like about like anime stuff, you know.
Oh, and he incorporates it like into the rap, or into the parody as well, like into the episode.
That's cool. Like
Unique.
Ecchi Boy. I don't know if you ever heard of Ecchi Boy.
Ecchi Boy? Is that another fucking thing that I gotta search up now?
I don't know. He has this one song. I cannot remember what it was called, but it was about like waifus and stuff like that.
Is his name @Ecchi Boy?
He might have changed his name.
This is just the dude who's got like really bad facial hair. The Instagram that I'm looking at right now. He looks like if Machine Gun Kelly was vaguely not white.
He's a black guy.
This is not him.
All right.
But that's the song I'm thinking of. Yeah, he changed his name to Akai Knights.
AKK or AK?
AKIA. Yeah.
Oh, AKIA. NIGHT or KNI?
NI.
Kind of. Wow. No fucking results.
Well, the song I'm thinking of it's called Dojins in My Lap. That's like the song I heard from him, but it was pretty good.
I'm definitely gonna have to check that shit out.
Yeah.
Well, sick.
Okay.
Thanks, boys. Thanks
Yeah.
for having me on the shit.
Yeah, thanks for getting on. You're our first guest.
One last question though. Who is your waifu?
Who's my main squeeze, like waifu wise, or like I don't have to say
Who's
like
your
my
main
actual
waifu?
Main waifu, top of my head. That lady with the short pink hair from that hentai. And I know your next question might be which one. Think of the fucking name of it right now. Because I don't want to pick one from the show that I just watched. Like Yu Yu Hakusho would obviously be the first one that's in my head. But if we're being honest, if I had to pick a waifu immediately, it would be Koto, the announcer for the fucking tournaments.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, the cat girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking. I think you're gonna choose I don't fucking I'm really bad with names, but the blue hair chick.
I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
Well,
From
I'm
Yu
trying
Yu
to think of.
Hakusho.
What the fuck is her name? I'm trying to think of the little baby yelling her name. I got fucking nothing on her name right now. Kurama, Urameshi.
It's something like that. I don't know.
I got nothing. I was trying to list all their names, and I was hoping her name would just pop up. Nothing. I'm sorry, lads.
Nah, that's fine.
I'm sorry, soldiers. I couldn't help.
All right. So it was fun having you on the podcast, like Bryce said. You can come back
Yeah.
anytime you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me know. I'll let you guys know when I'm available to like record an episode or some shit. Just because my recording schedule's a little whack recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had a great time. This is great. This is a first. This is a great first experience being on a podcast.
Well, thanks,
Well,
man.
yeah,
Thanks for
yeah,
coming
get
on.
off.
Yeah.
And yeah, see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah.
I'm floating on the Nimbus, getting lifted. Got that red and blue potion, fit to whip it into sippage. Flow like a septic tank, water thick as gunk. I'm a boy, y'all fucking